And ladies and gentlemen, good morning. We are late, but we are here, and we are glad to be with you on a Saturday morning for breakfast at Northwest High. The fifth place game of the junior varsity tournament currently underway. Just started, in fact, and they started just as we went live on the air. And we'll explain a few things here in just a moment. Hi. How are you? All righty. All righty. You just got named executive producer, Lauren. How's your knee?
I don't know. I think I'm an MRI results.
Okay. All righty, back with you here. We are underway. We'll give you the starters for both teams on the fly here. I want to welcome our executive producer for the day, Lauren Zering, who's going to. Huh?
I'm
Auburn. Like I said, welcome to. That's the second time in 2 days I've made this mistake. Auburn Lindsay's with us on camera. She's nursing a knee injury and unable to play today. And we thank you for coming up and doing this, Auburn. I appreciate it. Grizzlies are the road team in this game. They are in white. And starting for your Grizzlies in the back is Liliana Hernandez. Your back line includes Madison Nistis and Lola Rada is back there along with, I need my binoculars, I didn't get them out. Who all is, I'm going to need my binoculars. I can't see them. All righty. While I'm doing this, ladies and gentlemen, the reason we're late today getting on the air and didn't do any pregame or anything, we had a rain delay of an hour and a half. And literally threw this together at the last minute. The rain stopped about 15 minutes ago. Just enough time for us to pull everything together. Okay, on the far side of the back line is Kylena Hallman, and just inside in the center position is number 12, Isabel Morrison Santiago. At midfield, we have Amaya Gilroy wearing number 8, Lily Gunn wearing number 11, Ruby Loya, is wearing number 6. Up front, Eva Martinez scored a couple yesterday. And I think I got everybody, and I did that one on the field because we never had a chance to get the starters from the coaches. For Goddard. Goddard is in blue. They are playing from left to right, and they have the wind at their back. And, yes, here's an opportunity for the Grizzlies, and too far for Savannah Randall to chase down. The 11th person that I missed on the Grizzlies squad. I knew I missed somebody. In goal for Goddard is Sania Gonzalez, wearing number 32, I believe is what she's wearing today. Also starting for the Lions, number 5, Ariana Abera. Number 7, Maddie Perez. Number 10, Alyssa Villa. Number 12, Lara Dietrich, I believe it's pronounced. Caitlin Rayburn, number 15. Leah Combs, number 16. Number 18 is Maxine Bartnick. Number 19, Olivia Wilson. And Zanella Ramirez, number 20. And their captain, Christelle Gomez, number 26. That's who's on the floor for the Lions here at the moment. Grizzlies on the far side into the wind, trying to get something going here. Here's Lily Gunn on the near side. Marked there by Leah Combs. Now into the penalty area it goes. Savannah Randall giving chase. It's going to get kicked wide. With the rain slowing the ball down, it may or may not go out. It did go out this time, so the Grizzlies will have a throw in. Everything's working. You okay? At midfield. Here comes Goddard, 2-on-2. With a chance to do something, and no, nice takeaway by Santiago. All the way out here to center. Hallman stops that pass. Santiago intercepts that one and sends it forward. Randall on the far side in front of a big crowd here for a rainy, wet Saturday morning at Northwest for this tournament. This tournament always does well at the gate. And looking behind me, Cape and Mount Carmel is playing someone behind us, and all their bleachers are full as well. I was going to give you all the scores from yesterday and the rundown of all of yesterday's game, and quite frankly, I gave that sheet up because the master sheet got soaked in the rainstorm, which began before we got here, and the master sheet was still tacked up, so I surrendered mine, knowing I wouldn't have much time to do it anyway, and as it turns out, I had none. Santiago and Hallman fighting on the far side, giving chase. Olivia Wilson, she sends one back over there to Alyssa Villa. And cleared out here to Lily Gunn, who's in her own zip code. Has plenty of time and room. She sends a through ball. Now the Jets come on. Ruby Loya and Eva Martinez go for it, and they're going to call an offside. I guess they're going to catch Eva Martinez offside on the play. And it'll be a turnover given to Goddard. And we have a sub coming in for Northwest. It'll be Gabriella Mota, who they were concerned about concussion protocol last night, and she went through the protocol, and Tommy Gonzalez gave her the green light to play in this game, and she has now taken the field in the back. This one goes out of play into the crowd. It'll be a throw in for Northwest. Again, Grizzlies, the visiting team, they're in white today instead of blue. Martinez, oh, she tried to thread the needle, couldn't do it. Ruby Loya tried as well. Martinez again sends one forward. Giving chase up there is Ruby Loya, now wide to Savannah Randall. Randall centers one, and it goes through the goal crease with no one there to touch it. Comes all the way out of the penalty area, and now here's Lily Gunn with a shot and a save by Gonzalez, the goalkeeper for the Lions. 9 minutes gone here in the first half of this one. No score. This is the fifth place game in this tournament, and regardless of how they do, I am told by Coach Commons that the Grizzlies this will be their highest finish ever in this tournament under her leadership. They have traditionally struggled in this tournament, putting themselves up against all the good teams in the tournament. And they're kind of wishing they had the Liberal game back. They played so well yesterday afternoon against Life Prep, but not so much against Liberal in the first game, and some of that may have been nerves or lack of tournament experience, because it is a different atmosphere in tournament play. Gun up to Mota. Mota sending a through ball to Ruby Loya into the penalty area. Still loose in there, and there's a shot by Ruby Loya goes over everything. It'll be a goal kick for Goddard. You okay? I can turn this more toward you if that'll help. That one goes into the bleachers, and it will be a throw in for Northwest. Hallman will throw it in. Well, look who's here. Thank you. We have changed executive producers as Leslie Bravo has joined the fray. And Leslie, I need to do something here for you, and I will do that. And that one goes wide. That'll be a corner kick for Goddard. And the Grizzlies breathe a sigh of relief here. Fortunately, I came prepared. Alrighty.
Right.
Leslie Bravo is live with us, as well as handling our camera duties. We still have a corner kick coming for Goddard. It's on the far side of the field. And out it comes. Villa couldn't get a foot on it. Still loose in front. There's a chip shot that's blocked by the defense. And out it comes here to center where Ruby Loya sends one up to Eva Martinez, who's caught offside. And she was indeed off. We have the perfect angle on that one from here, so we know the referee, Mark Edwards, got that one right. And there's a long one over here on the near side. That's going to roll into the Goddard bench. Actually, a great save there by the coaching staff. Their head coach is Josh Hansen. He's assisted by Ryan Rooney and Tim Harris. And that one goes out of play. And you can hear the wind. The sun is starting to come out, and just as the sun started to come out, the wind has picked up again. So crazy weather day here in Wichita. We had rain. It was not raining when I left the house to come here. By the time I got downtown, it was raining, and by the time I got here, it was pouring. And then that one band of showers came through, and now the sky is breaking open. It is supposed to be sunny the rest of the day today, once the clouds break up. And your game time temperature, never even got a chance to look. A very pleasant 65 degrees here. So not a horrible day for soccer. And that one goes out of play. It'll be a, what is it going to be here? I think it's going to be a throw in for Northwest. It is. Grizzlies throw it in. Comes back to Hallman. And now to Santiago. Santiago brings it up the far side. Nice move to get around two players. Still with it. Sends it wide. Randall back into Riley Bell. Bell couldn't trap it. And then it bounces over the head of Moda. Moda gives it to Gunn. Back to Moda now. Gabriella's got some room. Up the near sideline she comes. This one goes through the wickets of Caitlin Rayburn, and it'll be a throw in for Northwest. Lily Gunn will handle it right below us. Trying to get it to Eva Martinez, but the wind held it up. Moda sends one right in front of Martinez. She can't control it. Now Gunn sends one to the middle, and the wind is really whipping up now.
It's going to rock you over.
If you blow over the side, I'll have to reach over and catch you. It has really gotten windy in a hurry. I'm going to do that. I'm going to weigh everything down with the heaviest objects on the table. Distribution intercepted by Savannah Randall, and Eva Martinez, double team, can't get to it. It'll be a throw in for Northwest as it's kicked out of bounds. Leslie, a repeat of last night.
I know. It's basically the same wind and everything.
We can't have a game here this year without a boatload of wind.
It's just the norm by now.
It is the norm. And the Grizzlies are dominating play, playing into the wind, which is a good thing. Goddard subs a player in. They send in Emma Martinez, number 14. There's a loose ball in the corner, and over the goal line it goes. That'll be a goal kick for Goddard. I want to thank our keynote sponsor, Mel Hamilton Ford, at the big corner of 119th Street West in Kellogg. We're better, we're proving it. You be the Mel Hamilton Ford.
Nice.
Gunn sends one into the center circle, through it, and there's Ruby Loya with it. Can she get past the one defender? There's a shot and a save made by Gonzalez. She'll have a goalkeeper distribution, and we stay scoreless with 12 and a half to go here in the first half. And 90% of this game, Leslie, has been played to our left, which is exactly where we want it.
Exactly where we want it for sure.
On the far side is Savannah Randall. That one runs out of play. It'll be a throw in for the Lions. In it comes, taken away by the Grizzlies. Good play. Ball comes up here to Martinez. Eva watches it, goes back to Moda. Moda tried to send a through ball, couldn't do it. Now here's one for Lola Rada. She gets behind the defense, top of the penalty area. There's a shot and a save by Gonzalez. And into the wind, you can't take the shots from that far away and expect them to go in.
Mm-hmm. Wind's going to definitely hold them back this game.
But every minute we're playing at that end of the field, they're not taking shots at Hernandez.
It's a good thing.
Hallman throws it up to Savannah Randall. Randall sends it forward. It goes out of play, and it will be a throw in now for the Lions. Madeline Nistis getting set to sub in for Northwest. I don't know how that we didn't get a call there, but Rada on the left side sends one to the center, blocked by the defense, and a nice block it is. A fake to Moda, and now Riley Bell will take it herself. She sends it into the penalty area where it's rejected again. Far side, this one's going to roll out of play, and it will be a throw in for Northwest. Everybody's going to sub in players coming in for Northwest. Nistis, as we mentioned, coming in for Goddard are Zanella Ramirez and Bria Hackler, along with Maddie Treadwell. Coming out of the game for Northwest, Riley Bell will take a breath. Hallman will throw it in. Goddard wins it. Allman back over there to defend and still giving chase over there along with Santiago. Now the Grizzlies send one forward. Martinez, a through ball. Just what Lola needs. Can she get there in time? She does. She still has it. Couldn't get a shot off. Now she takes a left-footed shot, and it's a save by Gonzalez. Santiago goes down, and they're going to call the foul on Isabel. Be a free kick here for the Lions. First half moving right along. 9 minutes remaining till halftime. No score. And there's a long one that'll go all the way back to Hernandez, and she'll have a distribution. She punts it into the wind, not all that horrible. Nistis with it on the near side. She sends a pass through to Lola Rada. Rada, through ball. Who's going to win it? And we're going to give the win on that one to Maxine Bartnick of Goddard, who kicks it out of play. It'll be a throw-in for Northwest on the near side of the field. Moda throws it in. It's knocked out of play. It'll stay with Northwest. We'll pick up about 10 yards. You're not getting the back of my head in that picture, are you?
Just a little bit, but it's okay.
No, it's not okay. We don't want a glare problem on the camera here. So. I had to take my hat off because it blew off twice. That's how windy it is.
Wow.
So the glare is accentuated today. Moda sends one for Lola Rada. Rada on the near side. She's looking to center. Does so. An opportunity. Oh, we couldn't finish it. Savannah Randall puts it in. That'll be a corner kick now for Northwest on the far side, as it was tipped over the goal line by the Lions. And good offensive thrust this time again, Leslie, by the Grizzlies.
Oh, yeah. We definitely have a lot of possession, which is good, especially against the wind.
It's amazing what they've done into the wind.
Oh, yeah.
And they've, as we've said before, most games they play better into the wind than with it. Corner kick is rejected. Savannah Randall gets it back, sends it over in the corner. Moda centers it. Wow. Martinez sends one through into the corner, but it's saved by Gonzalez. And a good save it was by the Lions goalkeeper. She punts it. It's intercepted there by Lily Gunn. Lily sends it across for Hallman. Hallman can't get to it. Now there's a break for the Lions. They had it 4-on-3 for a moment, but Gilroy came up to stop that. Lions throw in now on the far side. Hallman pops one into the air and the wind gets it. And a switcheroo by Goddard, but on the wet grass it's going to skid all the way out of play, and it will be a throw in for Northwest. Madison Nistis will throw this one in for Northwest, and it comes to Moda. And they're going to call Gabriella for a handball. Goddard sends a long one through. Oh, gets under the legs of Lily Gunn, but Hernandez is there to pick it up. The wind kind of helped us that time, getting it all the way back to our keeper. Now on the far side. Moda with it at center, sends one forward again. And Lola Reda will get an opportunity to possess. And she brings it up the near side. Sends it back to Moda and went through her legs. And Goddard comes away with it. And Reda gets called for a tripping foul, and it will be a free kick for Goddard. Inside 4 minutes to go here in the first half, and as it was yesterday, the scoreboard clocks are not used in this tournament. So our time that we're showing you is unofficial. Official time is being kept by the referee on the field. Lola Reda with 3 people on her gets it through the legs of one to Martinez. Martinez tried to thread a needle, couldn't do it. And now Moda with a little bit of room in front of her. She sends one over to Randall on the far side. Savannah into the penalty area. There's a shot, goes wide. It'll be a goal kick for Goddard. We'll be back in 10. Stay with us. You're watching Grizzly Soccer.
Grizzly Soccer is brought to you by ABC Discount Wine and Spirits, with locations throughout Wichita, including 8550 West 21st Street North.
With Leslie Bravo, Kevin Arkin at Northwest, Bobby Bribiesca Family Stadium. No score in the fifth-place game between Northwest and Goddard. Goddard taking the goal kick. On the near side. Who's going to get it? Nista's fighting hard to get there. She makes it, and she'll send it forward. Good ball for Lola Reda. Reda's got some room now on the near side. Centering one. Come on, Savannah. Oh, she punches it over the goal line, but wide, and it will be a goal kick. We'll be back in 10. You're watching Grizzly Soccer.
This Grizzly Soccer timeout sponsored by Kevin and Donna Arkin, proud supporters of the Grizzly Soccer program and soccer webcasting on the internet.
We're back, waiting the goal kick from Goddard. It's taken and right to Martinez. There's a shot right to Gonzalez, makes an easy save. Off the foot of Eva Martinez. Lola Reda on the near side. It would be nice to get one before halftime. This one's going to go wide for a goal kick. And we have 1 minute remaining in the first half. Lola Reda gets ahead on it, but it skips over her, and now it goes out of play, and that ought to be a Northwest throw-in, and it is. Moda will throw it in for Northwest. She's drying the ball off. It slipped right through her hands. Ruby Loya's pass is intercepted, kicked out of play. We'll do it all over again. And that is it. We are at halftime here at Bobby Bribiesca Family Stadium. And at the half, no score between Goddard and Northwest in the 5th place game. We'll be back in 2 minutes. Stay with us. You're watching NWHS Grizz on the Northwest YouTube channel. This is Grizzly Soccer.
A major sponsor of Grizzly Soccer each year are the families of Joe and Judy Coughlin and of Chris and Jan Shoemaker. Jan, who is Eric Proffitt's mother, has seen the memorial fund named for her son grow since its inception. Funds are used annually to provide scholarship assistance to graduating soccer seniors, as well as to maintain and improve the soccer complex that bears Eric's name. We thank the Coughlin and Shoemaker families for their continued support of the Grizzly Soccer program. Grizzly Soccer is brought to you in part today by Gecko Painting out of Lenexa, Kansas. Northwest High School alum Stacy Higgins and her husband Danny are proud supporters of the Grizzly Soccer program from a distance. Those of you in the Kansas City metro area in need of quality painting services, contact Danny or Stacy at 913-782-7000 or check them out at www.geckopainting.com. This portion of Soccer on the Internet is brought to you by the Kansas Joint and Spine Specialists, the official orthopedic care center of the Northwest Grizzlies. For the best care for sports joint injuries, check out the Kansas Joint and Spine Specialists at 10,100 East Shannon Woods, Suite 100, just off K96 and Webb Road. Or give them a call at 316-219-8299. Security First Title provides title insurance, abstract products, and closing services in Kansas, Missouri, and Nevada. We fulfill our commitment to customer service by providing you with highly trained and experienced professionals to conduct your real estate closing and title research. Our secure data centers and advanced technology solutions allow Security First to meet your time expectations. Our people make the difference. Our reputation has been built by our experience, integrity, and commitment to customer service. Let Security First Title help you with your next real estate transaction, with offices throughout Kansas, or check us out at securityfirst.com. Grizzly Soccer Online is supported by Todd Eflin Narrates, the voice you hear on these sponsor announcements like this one. My wife is a Northwest alum, and this is my 4th season as your announcer. My background in media includes B98 FM, Kissin 102.1, and US 107.9, but now I'm a full-time voice actor. You can use my voice for your business, like product training videos, telephone system greetings, radio or TV voiceovers, plus audiobooks, just to name a few. Learn more online at toddeflin.com. That's TODDEFLIN.com.
All right, we're back at Bobby Bribiesca Family Stadium with Leslie Bravo, Kevin Arkin. No score in the at halftime here in the 5th place game, and pretty well played half, Leslie, by Northwest, given the fact they're playing into a 30-mile-an-hour wind.
Yeah, I think the wind isn't really dictating how we're dictating any bad playing or anything like that. They've had good possession of the ball. Whenever the ball has went back, they've worked defensively real well, and it's been in their favor because we've been seeing the game on the left side of the field. So hopefully we'll see it on the right side of the field now, second half.
They need to make sure that the wind does not dominate them instead of vice versa. They need to do what they did yesterday in the Life Prep game when they took advantage of the wind to score 5 goals or 3 goals in the second half. Was it 3 or 4 in the second half? But they dominated play and were able to basically do whatever they wanted in the second half yesterday, and that's what was key.
I feel like wind will definitely help with the shot outs that we had, because like here they've been going back because of the wind. So hopefully with the wind going with their favor, hopefully those balls can go behind the net.
Well, we're going to find out, and in the meantime, we'll just tell you folks, we got a busy week ahead. Doubleheader tomorrow at Derby.
Tomorrow.
What's your
Monday.
plan? What's your plan as midfielder extraordinaire for the varsity squad as far as Derby is concerned tomorrow? What do you look for?
Honestly, I don't know. Just good communication, good passing. As long as we're all communicating, passing, playing our game, I think we're gonna do good. Because once we play our game, I think we're playing a good game.
Okay. Gonna score tomorrow? You scored Thursday.
If I get the opportunity, maybe.
There you go. We can ask for no more. Teams are back on the field. Northwest, as we mentioned, will have the wind at their back in this half. Northwest in white as the road team. Goddard will kick off. And we are about ready to get the second half of this game started. And it's very possible the way we're playing, all we need is one.
Oh, yeah.
I'll take more than one, however. Now, this is an interesting strategy. We are back underway, though. Northwest intercepts the kickoff, and on the far side is... I've lost my perspective. Who is that over there?
Who?
I can't see that. You know, my eyes are bad in this light because I have the wrong glasses on. Oh, it's pretty bad when I couldn't recognize Riley Bell. We have a goal kick coming here for the Lions, and everybody except Hernandez is in the half of the field to our right this time. Oh, Savannah Randall had a chance to one-time it and whiffed on it. It's going to roll over the goal line, and it will be a goal kick for Goddard. And Sonia Gonzalez in goal for the Lions again, and of course Liliana Hernandez for Northwest. This one's intercepted by Randall. Savannah trying to get past two defenders, now sends it back. Moda's there. Gabriella sends it back to Randall. Randall centering one, and nobody's home to pick it up. Loose in the penalty area. Lily Gunn with a left-footed shot and a save by Gonzalez. And the Grizzlies have made Gonzalez work here in this contest. The punt extremely short into the 30-mile-an-hour wind. That's going to work to the advantage of the Grizzlies if she can't punt it very far. Lily Gunn on the far side. This one's going to go so far it's going to blow over the goal line for a goal kick opportunity for Goddard. I'm laughing because all of our stuff is blowing away. Let's see. Let's anchor this with this.
All right.
I'm going to set up a chain here so that if the wind moves the wrong piece, everything goes, including you. You'll all fly over there together. And when you do, I'll reach over and save the camera.
All right. Oh, the camera only?
Just the camera. Grizzlies with it. There's a shot and another save by Gonzalez. Much to the light of the Goddard partisans who are in attendance. Big crowd on hand. In less than ideal conditions, although it could be a lot worse. It's not raining. We substituted the wind for the rain. I believe a cold front just came through. They were predicting one to come through today. And when it came, it's bringing some wind with it. Now, the wind is still out of the southeast, but so it's blowing from left to right. Oh, Savannah was all by herself, but they couldn't get it to her. It's going to be a throw-in for Northwest because it was headed out that time by Villa. Hallman throws it in. Martinez deep. And this one goes over the goal line. That'll be a corner kick for Northwest. A corner kick with the wind. Moda heading over to take it. And it's good to see that Moda is showing no ill effects from her problem of yesterday. She had a headache yesterday, and they put her in concussion protocol for a day, but no concussion. And Tommy Gonzalez, the outstanding trainer of the Grizzlies, gave her the green light to play today. And Randall's going to tap this one over for a goal kick for the Lions. We'll be back in 10. This is Grizzly Soccer.
Earl Beard of Auto Service Company stands ready to assist you with all your automotive maintenance needs. Located at 2253 North Lakeway Circle in West Wichita. We thank Earl and Auto Service Company for their continued support of Grizzly soccer.
Goal kick taken. And we're back underway. Throw in coming from Hallman. Goes through the wickets of Martinez. But Randall's back there trying to get to it. And she inadvertently taps it over the goal line. It'll be yet another goal kick for the Lions. Into this wind, a goal kick from that end is no easy task. And this one goes right to Savannah Randall, but she can't control it. And finally, bringing the ball out is Olivia Wilson. Martinez, good play, gets it back, dishes it off to Gilroy. Gilroy now ends up sending it over to Savannah Randall. Martinez again with it, splits two defenders. Back to Randall, that's going to skip on the wet grass all the way out of play, and it will be a throw in for Goddard. Goddard will sub in Jocelyn Acosta, number 9, and pull out Ariana Ibarra. Didn't get a chance to do it because we came on just as the game was starting. We came on air, so we didn't get to do any of our pregame stuff. But we do want to thank all of you from the Goddard community who are watching the webcast today. Hope you're enjoying the game. That one tapped out of play by Isabel Santiago. Will be thrown in by Alyssa Villa, and her throw in doesn't come in, so that should turn over to Northwest, and it does. Hallman throws it in to Moda. Moda has it. She centers one for Santiago. Isabel Santiago sends it forward to Ruby Loya. Loya to Gunn. Now can Gunn get to it? The ball is being slowed by the thick grass over there. She centers one. Can Randall score? She does. Savannah Randall puts it in off an assist from Lily Gunn. And the Grizzlies take the lead. Perfect play. Lily Gunn made a perfect pass to Savannah, and all she had to do was bang it home, which is what she did. So the Grizzlies take the lead with the wind. And we said at the beginning of the half, Leslie, maybe one is all they need.
Yeah, exactly. The ball has been on the right side, too, so.
It has been. Hallman chips it forward. Randall can't get to it. Back to Hallman. Good chest trap. Centering it now to Lola Rada's on the back line here in this half, protecting the goalkeeper defensively. Kylena Hallman has been very busy today. Randall tried to get a through pass for Martinez, didn't go. Moda chips one in the air, and Savannah heads it. Good trap and pass by Martinez, and now Gilroy comes through. There's a through ball to Martinez, and the referee had the whistle in his mouth 3 times before he decided not to call offside. And quite honestly, offside was the right answer. Turned out the same. They got the ball. They just got it deeper than they would have wanted it. And this one is thrown instead of kicked, and the throw is blown by the wind out of bounds, and it will be a throw in for the white shirts. Kylena Hallman will throw it in. Martinez. Gilroy, a shot that easy save that time by Gonzalez. But again, Grizzlies are keeping the ball down there where we want it. 9 minutes gone here in the second half. Grizzlies lead 1-0.
Nice ball.
Here's a chance for Gunn. Shot blocked by the defense. She gets it back into the penalty area this time. She sends it wide. It'll be a goal kick for Goddard. We'll be back in 10. This is Grizzly Soccer.
The Best Western Wichita North Hotel in Park City is your meeting destination. Full facilities for meetings of all kinds, plus great food and accommodations. The Best Western Wichita North Hotel is at the exit of 53rd Street and I-135 in Park City.
Penalty kick taken and is being handled by the Lions at the moment. And here come the Lions with an opportunity. Santiago gets to the ball and clears it. And the foul is going to be charged to the Lions. It's going to be charged to Olivia Wilson. And a great play that time by Santiago, Leslie.
She's definitely had a good tournament.
She has had a good tournament.
She looks like she's never tired, too, which I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yes. Non-stop energy for that young lady. Santiago, a very pleasant surprise as we missed the first 2 weeks. She missed the first 2 weeks of the season with a concussion.
Yep, that happened right at practice.
Yeah, that's what she said. It was at practice. And, you know, she comes back and we're saying, where did this girl come from?
She said, surprise everyone, I'm here.
Yeah, here I am. I came to play. And we have an offside call. Against Northwest, it'll be a free kick for Goddard. Games going on here all day long, even though Northwest will be done after this game. Come on, I want to see some good soccer. Come on out. There's some good games being played here. A lot of exciting soccer. There are a lot of games left. The championship games are at 2 o'clock. One of them will be on this field. There are 3 brackets. Nistis comes in and Moda comes out. Here's Martinez sending one forward. A chance for Gilroy, couldn't get to it. Riley Bell at midfield sends one up for Gunn. Ruby Loya with it now, and she chips it over on the near side to Savannah Randall. And she has been most dangerous in this tournament from that spot. And her shot is actually saved by Gonzalez, and it results in a goal and a corner kick. Excellent play by the Grizzlies offensively. In the corner, Gilroy will take it with the wind on the near side. In the air it goes, and Ruby Loya got a foot on it but couldn't get it directed home, and it goes over the goal line for a goal kick. We'll be back in 10. This is Grizzly Soccer.
Grizzly Soccer is sponsored each year by the Bob Profit family of Lake Oswego, Oregon. We are grateful to the Profit family for their continued support of the Grizzly Soccer program through the Eric Profit Memorial Soccer Fund.
Goal kick about to be taken here. Over the head of Savannah Randall. Hallman up there to provide defensive pressure, and now finally Santiago sends one in deep. And that may go all the way through, and it did. Goal kick for Goddard. The wind hurt us that time. And Coach Commons moving everybody up. Loya, there's a shot, and off the post. Wow. Ruby Loya hit a bullet.
She did. I thought it was about to go in.
Almost did. Another inch to the left, it's a goal. Out to center it comes, and who's going to get it? Looks like Lily Gunn's going to get it. Nice pass through everybody over to Savannah Randall. Randall will look to center this one. From the goal line, in front. And Gunn. Shot and a save by Gonzalez. Good idea. Savannah to Lily Gunn. Gunn had it on net, but a good save by Gonzalez. And who's going to get this one? Hallman applies pressure. Gilroy comes up with it. Couldn't get it to anybody wearing a white shirt. Now it goes out of play. That'll be a throw in for Northwest. Like I said, that'll be a throw in for North. I guess they're allowing subbing on. I must have missed this rule. They're allowing subbing on any outage. Hallman throws it in. A bounce pass intended for Savannah to run to, and she didn't get that communicated properly. Gilroy. Martinez back to Hallman. And Kylena couldn't get it to where she needed it to go. Jumping in there to fight for it is Eva Martinez, and they're going to call a foul. It'll be a free kick for Northwest. Gilroy will take it. And in the air it goes, and blocked by the defense, still loose in front. And that's going to be tapped out of play, and that will be I believe it's a throw in. Hallman heads down there to take care of it. And goalkeeper Gonzalez picks it up, and we'll have a goalkeeper distribution. Looks like she's going to punt it. She does, very short. And Savannah comes up to get it. Into Martinez. Oh. Grizzly defense fighting for it. Hallman has it now for Northwest and sends it up here on the near side. Nobody there. It's going to be won by the Lions. Savannah Randall came in to provide pressure. Gilroy did the same. Now Riley Bell sends it to Savannah. She can't control it. Bell again. Now it's Ruby Loya sending it on the far side. Lola Rada with it in front of the bleachers. She brings it up. Intercepted, and Rada comes back to get it. Here's a chance for Gilroy. And the wind is blowing harder than ever. It's going to make this play setup difficult, but they're doing a great job of ball control here. Here's the chance for Bell. She didn't shoot it, she passed it. And what do they call him here? I am not exactly sure what this call is. Is he going to drop one?
I think so.
He's doing a drop ball, and I do not know why. Now, maybe an inadvertent whistle. I'm guessing here. So they decided to do a drop. And Rada goes down. That'll be a throw in for Northwest. From the far side, Actually, they called the foul, not the throw in, and it will be a free kick. Randall gets it in over the goal line for a goal kick. We'll be back in 10. You're watching Grizzly Soccer.
Grizzly Soccer on the Internet is brought to you by the family of Hall of Fame coach Bobby Bribiesca and his wife Vivian.
And just getting ready for the goal kick after a substitution by Goddard. And one of the fullbacks will take this one, and it is very short. Ruby Loya has it, gets it into Lola Reda. And a centering pass to Martinez. Hallman comes up. She sends one up too far for Randall, but the ball will die so she can get there. Now there's a centering pass, a header attempt right into the arms of Gonzalez by Eva Martinez. And Leslie, not a bad play.
It isn't. Definitely good balls going to the outsides, though. I like that a lot.
Hallman fighting for it. Santiago splits two defenders. Comes back, gets it again, gets it to Savannah Randall. Good pressure by Izzy Santiago. There's a chance, and it's going to go wide. Lola Reda had a chance for a goal, but it's going to be a goal kick instead for the Lions. Nine minutes to go in the contest. Grizzlies lead 1-0. Lola Reda with it. Good job of shielding. Good job of getting it back there. Now Goddard comes away with it. We'll see what they can do with it. And the answer is going to be not much. Here come the Grizzlies back. Into the penalty area is where they put it. That's a good place for it to be. Hallman will come up and chip it back to Santiago. Santiago deep in Lion territory. It goes out of play. That should be a corner kick for Northwest. Coming back in is Moda. Coming out is Savannah Randall, I think. Yes, Randall will come out. Moda will take the corner kick with the wind. In the air it goes. That'll be a goal kick. Wind took it over the goal line. We'll be back in 10. This is Grizzly Soccer.
This portion of Soccer on the Internet is being sponsored by Capital Portfolio Management of Overland Park, Kansas. We thank John Orengriff for his ongoing support of Grizzly Soccer through the Eric Profit Scholarship Golf Tournament each summer.
Ball just rolls out of play on that goal kick, and it will be a throw in for Northwest. Lily Gunn sends one forward for Moda. Gabriella in the corner fighting for it. Gets a foot on it. And nice play by Moda, forcing a corner kick. Gabriella will stay right where she is for the corner. Hallman to Moda. Moda to Santiago. Santiago, a nice pass inside. Spin move by Martinez and a save by Gonzalez. Great offensive buildup by the Grizzlies. It'll be a corner kick for Northwest, and Gilroy heads over to take it. from the corner. Amaya Gilroy puts it into the penalty area. It's knocked over the goal line. We're going to do it all over again. Lily Gunn has her shirt pulled off her back. Still has the ball and sends it over on the near side to Moda. Hallman, nice pass up to Martinez. And Martinez trying to get it to Moda, overshot it. And it will go out of play and be a throw in for the Lions. Lily Gunn sending it forward, tipped out of play. That'll be a throw in for Northwest. Kylina Hallman right below us will take it. And that goes in the air and into the Goddard bench where their managers will pass it back to Hallman for a throw in. And she throws it in and they don't like it. Throw in is taken away and ball turned over. Maya Gilroy will send it into the bench. Comes back out. Gilroy again taps it and it goes out of play. Another one by Gilroy out of play. And now Savannah Randall comes in for Northwest. And she's going to replace Manny Nistis. Manny Nistis comes off smiling. She did a good job while she was in there. Eva Martinez sends one forward. A good ball to Ruby Loya, who was behind everybody, but not offside because she was in her own end. And this ball is going to go right to Gonzalez, and it'll be a goalkeeper distribution. Inside 3 minutes to go here. Grizzlies hanging on to a 1-0 lead. We thought one might be enough after the first half with the wind at their back. Be nice to see them get another one. Lola centered one and it's rejected by the defense of the Lions. There's one all the way through, and there's nobody over here. Gabriella Moda will hustle over to get the ball and send it back to Lily Gunn. Lily fired it in, nobody home. Gunn still with it, centering one. And nobody went to it. Lola Reda on the far side of the penalty area. Comes in with two people on her back, shoots one, and it goes over the goal line. That'll be a goal kick. And we'll be back in 10. Stay with us. This is Grizzly Soccer.
A major sponsor of Grizzly Soccer each year are the families of Joe and Judy Coughlin and of Chris and Jan Shoemaker. Jan, who is Eric Proffitt's mother, has seen the memorial fund named for her son grow since its inception. Funds are used annually to provide scholarship assistance to graduating soccer seniors, as well as to maintain and improve the soccer complex that bears Eric's name. We thank the Coughlin and Shoemaker families for their continued support of the Grizzly Soccer program.
Take it back. We're going to have a throw in, or a free kick. A foul was called. And it will be a free kick for Goddard. Up the middle and into Grizzly territory. And Hallman comes in there to apply the pressure and gets it away from danger. Lily Gunn takes the ball herself back into Lion territory. Right down the middle, she sends one for Ruby Loya. Can she get there? And the answer is no. Gonzalez will get it first. And back out to center. Santiago with it. Isabel sends it over to Moda. Moda gets around one into the penalty area now, trying to center it and has it taken right off her foot on a good defensive play. Hallman gets that one. We have a whistle and the game is over. This is when you have no clock. We're final here, ladies and gentlemen. Grizzlies win this one 2-1, 1-0 rather, and win 2 out of 3 in the tournament to finish in 5th place. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout, and then we'll be back to wrap all this up and tell you about next week. So stay with us. You're watching NWHS Grizz on the Northwest YouTube. This is Grizzly Soccer.
Inside Real Estate is your full-service commercial real estate company. Call Dan Unruh at 316-618-1100 and let Dan put his commercial real estate expertise to work for you. Grizzly Soccer on the Internet is brought to you in part through the support of our soccer families, including the Jake Miller family. We thank Jake for his support of Grizzly Soccer in memory of Carol Miller. This portion of Soccer on the Internet is brought to you in part through the support of Eric and Courtney Jensen and their family. Longtime supporters of Grizzly Soccer on the Internet, the Jensens invite you to join them by supporting the Eric Profit Scholarship Golf Tournament this summer. Since 1997, Kansas Fence Company, Inc. has provided the entire state of Kansas and surrounding areas with expert fencing solutions. Contact Kansas Fence at 316-941-4922 to speak to an estimator, or submit a request online at kansasfence.com. This portion of Soccer on the Internet is brought to you by the Kansas Joint and Spine Specialists, the official orthopedic care center of the Northwest Grizzlies. For the best care for sports joint injuries, check out the Kansas Joint and Spine Specialists at 10,100 East Shannon Woods, Suite 100, just off K96 and Webb Road. Or give them a call at 316-219-8299. Grizzly Soccer on the Internet is brought to you in part through the support of our soccer families, including the family of Nate and Laura Lund. Northwest Soccer alum and scholarship winner Mallory Lund is currently studying and playing soccer at Southwestern College in Winfield. McCurdy Auction is proud to sponsor this segment of Grizzly Soccer on the Internet. Real estate specialists at McCurdy are ready to assist you with your real estate purchase needs. Check them out at McCurdyAuction.com, where their favorite word is sold. Grizzly Soccer on the Internet is brought to you in part through the support of our soccer families, including Scott and Nikki Mueller, whose son Sam recently was awarded a scholarship to Newman University from the Eric Profit Memorial Soccer Fund. New Line Signs is the provider of all signage used at the golf tournament, as well as for the soccer stadium itself. Check out how they can help you with your sign needs at 3310 West Central.
We're back at Northwest Bobby Bribiesca Family Stadium, where the Junior Varsity Grizzlies are final. They have just won the 5th place game here in their own junior varsity tournament, and this is a great tournament. And again, as I mentioned before, the Grizzlies are done. A lot of soccer to be played. Come on out here and enjoy some soccer. The temperature is fine. It's just a bit breezy. That's all.
Oh yeah.
There's no problem with the temperature at all. Leslie, bravo. Any thoughts about this? We said at the beginning of the half 1 goal might be enough, and as it turns out, 1 goal was enough.
Yeah, I think we definitely used our strengths to our advantage, the win to our advantage. We had a lot of shout outs to goal, but
that's easy for you to say.
And the balls were definitely really good. There were a lot of through balls, overlapping everything, stepping up to the ball, and I think that definitely helped us, and we ended up with the win, so that goal was enough.
And I'm glad that we made the decision to this is the first year we have webcast any of the games from this tournament.
I heard, yeah. Clifton told me, and I was like, man, that's exciting because.
I'm glad we did it. I had some reservations when I've been thinking about it all year, and about 2 weeks ago I told Clifton, I said, you know what, I want to webcast our games if there's power.
Right.
So you need to keep us on the varsity field or on turf where there's power.
Mm-hmm.
And they were able to do that, so they played all 3 of their games on this field, and we were able to do that, so that was good. So for this week, folks, here's the schedule. Tomorrow we go out of the frying pan into the fire as Varsity comes back along with the JV for a doubleheader at Derby.
Yes.
And Derby's no slouch, Leslie.
No, they've got a very talented team, very talented girls. We did play them last year for the first game and won, so maybe we'll do that this year again. I don't know, but I know our team is definitely talented too, and we've been doing very good in terms of possession, and we've definitely progressed throughout the games because we were struggling at first with just kind of finding who we were as a team, but I think we've started to do that, and we've seen it with wins. Hopefully we can do that with Derby and get out a win out of it.
Well, the Varsity has shut out 4 teams in a row.
Yeah.
Heights, North, Capon, and who did I leave out? Somebody. It's 4 in a row.
Trinity, right?
Trinity,
yes.
Yeah, there you go. So you've got 4 shutouts. I mean, is that anything you guys ever talk about? The fact that you've got this big scoreless minute streak going?
I mean, yeah, we talk about it, but we try to focus on the future because those are like games that we've already played. Like we've got to get that out of our heads and continue playing and trying hard at practicing all those things that we do in games, and just moving on to the next game and making sure that we're putting on our best performance because we can get all those wins, but if we don't focus in the future and like look at all those other games and other talented teams, then it's gonna get in our heads and we won't play as good. But I think we've done a pretty good job of it, and everyone does their part and everyone encourages each other, and I think it's definitely been a good thing because we have good chemistry with one another, so it's been good for the team.
Okay, we'll keep it up. You go Wednesday. Wednesday's the hardest day of the 3, no disrespect intended to South or Southeast, who we play later on Tuesday and Thursday respectively. But both of those programs have struggled over the last couple of years, and we've had their number the last several years. So, not that any game isn't winnable because any game is losable, but Derby, to me, on paper, looks like it's going to be the toughest game of the week.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, every game is going to be a struggle in terms of something, but as I said, just using our strengths to our advantage and making sure we're all communicating and just playing our game, even though we're not on the home field, I think we'll do fine.
All right, and we are in Derby. We'll be on the air tomorrow, 4:45 for the JV. JV game will be first. We get to see this great JV.
Monday. Tomorrow's Sunday, Kevin.
Say what?
Tomorrow's Sunday.
Hey, you know what? It is. Why
so Monday.
Kevin's
excited
We'll
for
be
it.
there Monday. We actually get a day off.
Yes, we do.
I'm thinking of all these games we have back to back to back, and you're right. Today is.
It's okay, you're excited.
You know why I'm thinking it's Sunday?
Why?
I have duty at church tonight.
Got you.
So 4 o'clock, I'm ushering at church at Pleasant Sacrament. So that's where I'll be. And yeah, you're right. It isn't Sunday. It's Monday. We're not on the air tomorrow. We're on the air Monday at 4:45 from Derby. Or we're going to be playing at Panther Stadium, the football stadium. We'll be playing on turf on Monday. I don't know if you're aware of that or not, but their new soccer stadium is still not completed. So we're going to miss it for one more year. Maybe next year. Well, 2 years from now,
right?
We'll get to play there. So because they'll be here next year.
Yeah.
So all right, I want to thank you, Leslie, for helping me out here the last
thank you for
couple
having
days.
me.
I'm really disappointed that you're not going to have a headset on the rest of the year. To be honest with you, but I do appreciate you doing it, and I don't want you to give up soccer for this gig. Okay, I'd rather see you on the field than up here.
I'll give a little wave to the camera during the game someday.
Just pay attention to what's going on.
On a throw-in.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. All righty, we're going to sign it off, folks. Grizzlies, again, in their junior varsity tournament, win 2 out of 3 to finish 5th. They lost the wrong game first.
They did.
And when you have a 3-game bracket, if you lose the first game, the best you can do is 5th. If you win the first game, you can still finish 3rd if you lose the second game or the 3rd game. So either way, they win 2 out of 3 in the tournament. They got to play some teams that we would not see in the regular year, which is one of the reasons why I love tournament play, because you get to play someone other than your regular schedule. So.
Yeah, there's some strong girls. They're going to play this, and they're going to play the 3 games this weekend. No, this week, not weekend, week.
Yeah.
So.
And they played on Thursday.
Exactly.
So,
and they played good, too.
They played well on Thursday. They blew out Heights on Thursday, 9-0. So, yeah, the junior varsity team and the varsity team are both coming together at the right time of the season. So, keep it up. All right?
Thank you.
All righty. We're going to sign off. For Leslie, this is Kevin Arkin saying thank you for joining us and have a great weekend. We will see you Monday at 4:45 right here on NWHS Grizz